Welcome to your daily focus for March the 8th and the 9th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Now, before we get to the energy of the cards, let me thank you for all the beautiful energy that you send my way each and every day. Your support, your love, right back at you, truly. I send all the love and all the support that I can your way, all the blessings. Thank you so, so much. Now let's get to the energy of the cards. Now I'm doing the 8th and the 9th because depending on where you are in the world, the eclipse is happening on the 8th or the 9th. And there's so much happening with this eclipse. It's the new moon in Pisces. So congratulations, Pisces. This is your new moon. You should be just feeling the magic in so many ways. Now, if you have Pisces moon or Pisces rising or a lot of planets in your birth chart, around Pisces or at 18 degrees, mutable signs. There's another one that'll feel it really. So I think this is a strong eclipse. I think it's a very strong eclipse, and it is opening up, well, according to our cards, we're beginning new chapters. And we're probably going to go through a lot of inner emotional times in our life over the next couple of days to the next couple of months. New opportunities can open up to us over the next 6 months. New paths, new beliefs. Also our health, our spirituality will gain a great importance in our life for many of us. Now, excuse me, we start with the Seven of Swords. And the first thing I saw when I laid this card down was not the gentleman crawling back into the window, but rather the magpie. Now, as it goes, when a magpie crosses your path, it's telling you that you are not going to find the filling for that inner hole in your heart, in your soul, in your wisdom, through material things. That it is looking towards your spirituality. It is looking towards your well-being, your happiness, your peace of mind. But it's through your spirituality. Now, here we do have a figure coming back into the room. He's left the room. It's windy. So, and the card is mainly blue. So imagine that your emotions will probably be all over the place today. So don't knee-jerk a situation. Okay, think things through. Understand why you are reacting to what somebody said or what somebody did or a situation that's happening around you. Because look at the gust of wind where it's like it's a stormy night. Now he's left that room, but he enters back into the room. He's got the bag of swords on his back. And he must have departed, but he comes back in because he realizes he's left some things behind. He needs something more on his path forward. He's not ready to go forward yet. Now, the two swords here, it could be that there are two main pulls in your life right now, and you're having a hard time choosing between those two things. It may be decision time for you. And then next to it, we have the Knight of Coins. And the first thing that grabbed my eye was the horses. Now, are they frolicking? Are they fighting? Are they trying to show dominance over each other? The card is green, which means our growth into abundance. But I think that relationships can be very testy today. I see the horns on that face shield, that helmet, I guess it would be, of the warrior. So are we unhappy with certain people in our life? Do we really need to make a stand with people in our life? Do we need to grow closer to some people in our life? Are they holding us back in some way from going forward? Are they confusing things for us? Making it harder than it should have been? And then we have the devil. Now, when I see this card, okay, I always see us down at the bottom there, okay, that's the Fool. And it looks like the devil has, it's like a puppeteer. And he's pulling the strings in our lives, taking away our free will, so to speak, of where we want to go, what we want to do, what we want to create, who we want to become. So this is a time of cutting those strings, people. This is a time for looking inwardly, understanding what we want to create, who we want to become. What does our inner light look like? Then we have 46, new chapter. So 4 plus 6 is 1, so it's all about you, your new chapter, your new path forward. And that angel looks like it's looking down. So I can guarantee you the angels are looking down upon you today, that they are close by, that they've got your back, that they are listening to your words, your prayers, your meditations, your thoughts. So we want to keep them positive. We want to keep our thoughts directed at what we want to become, what we want to manifest, what we want to create. Absolutely. Now it is the eclipse is at 18 degrees, so a 9, and we're in the 9 year, which is leaning upon our wisdom of being the leader of our lives, of taking hold of opportunities when they're presented to us, of looking at the best way forward for us and us alone in many ways. Now, we are the leader, so we have to make sure that the path we are going, the people that follow, are also taken care of. But you're the priority. And I want to get the angels going here. So our first card was the 7 of Swords, and the first thing I caught was that magpie. So if you are trying to bring in happiness in your life through just material and ignoring spiritual, ignoring your health and well-being, then you're not going to fill that hole. I know when we have material, it's a statement to ourselves because this is what the world tells us, and the bills show up every week in the mailbox anyway, or every day in the mailbox, to tell us that we need those material things in our life. And a lot of our stresses, or a lot of our worries, a lot of our concerns is about how to pay that bill and what we lack because we had to pay the bill, and how we need that kind of abundance in our life. But abundance comes in so many shapes and sizes. And when you learn to love yourself, when you learn to appreciate yourself, when you see who you can become, what you can create, the lives you can touch, everything else flows from that point. So that's how you mend that hole in your heart, in your soul, by tapping into your own spirituality. This, with the new moon in Pisces, we are all very connected. That veil is very thin to the other side. This is a beautiful time to allow messages to come in, to download those messages from the universe, God, our angels, or spirit guides. Those messages meant just for us to guide us in the right direction. So I would say slow it down today. I would say slow it down today, and wherever you can fit in time for prayer, meditation, quiet time alone with your thoughts, reaching out to God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, is time well spent today. We have the Six of Ariel. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways by acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Yes, material needs get, I can't make this up. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. So it's by your giving. It's by your open heart. It's about your caring, your love that you put forward into the world. That's how the material ends up in your life. The Knight of Ariel. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. I think you're being watched over by your angels today. Honestly. Knight of Ariel is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. So don't forget the laughter. Don't forget the joy. Don't forget the giggles. Don't forget to include the happiness in your life and look for areas of happiness in your life and raise your energy and raise your vibration by not dwelling so much on the bad and the ugly, but concentrating on the good, the worthwhile, the things that make us happy, the things that make us celebrate life, who we are, the people around us. The Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Well, yes, uplifting approach. The smile, the giggles, the laughter. Absolutely. This situation doesn't serve you. As I said with the Seven of Swords, for many of us, those two swords symbolize that we are being pulled in almost into two paths. And we have to almost decide which path we need to walk and leave the other behind. So there's part of your life that does not serve you, that you need to walk away from. Detach yourself from the outcome. That is so easy to say. It is so incredibly hard to do. To think more logically and not letting our heart rule. Now that's different than letting your intuition rule. Your intuition will tell you so much. Your higher wisdom will kick in and tell you so much. But when we start letting just emotion rule us, that's where we end up making the wrong turns sometimes. Because emotion by itself is our feeling of the moment. The love we are going to walk into, the love we are going to lose, the respect that we might lose, or the stature we might lose, can guide us into the wrong areas, because most times we don't end up losing those things. It is our perception that we will. The King of Gabrielle. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. Yes, we need to be genuinely concerned for the other people in our lives, even though it's our path that we are looking at. We need to have empathy, care, and compassion for the people that surround us in our life. Keep your eye on the big picture. Where do you want to go? This could, with the devil holding those strings, it could tear away at our self-confidence. It could tear away at our dreams. And we don't want that today. So just keep your eye on the big picture. Don't worry about the little small details today. We'll have more than enough energy to deal with in the coming months that deal with looking at the small steps. The 8th and the 9th of March are not days to worry about the small steps. One more. Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. I think this energy could bring some of us to a level where we think we just can't do it. We overshot our mark. We thought too big. We dreamt too big. It can never be. Hogwash. Don't give up. Justice, our balance, our harmony, our joy. But how do we build that balance? By giving to others, by having empathy for others, by loving ourselves, by sharing the beauty of who we are with other people. And look at the number 8 for justice is your empowerment. Your empowerment on finding the balance in your life, creating the balance in your life, knowing the steps that you need to take forward. So it's a beautiful new moon. It's a beautiful eclipse. It can move us so much in the right direction if we meditate, if we pray, if we go inwardly and we think about what truly matters in our lives and how to help the people that surround us, lifting them up through our wisdom, through our empowerment. It comes back to you. It truly does. I feel like picking one more. I always pick 5, but today is a 6. I'm going to cut the cards here. I can't make this up. I really can't, okay? You saw me shuffle. You saw me cut them. The Epiphany, number 9. So we're back to the number 9. Your wisdom, right? Joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Yes. That's why I had to pick one more. Because you needed to know that you were going to get the Epiphany today, tomorrow, or soon. Okay? Over the next 6 months, this energy lasts. The epiphanies will come. Joy through spiritual growth. That's what the magpie was trying to tell us. That's what all the cards have been trying to tell us. So go inwardly today. Connect with your angels, your spirit guides, God. Embrace the beauty of who you are. Get ready to be the leader of yourself in your own life, in your own path forward. Be a light to others, yes. And answers that come through meditation. I got goosebumps. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.